Good afternoon, everyone. Well, I got the bike home, and I don't know if this video is going to come out before the other one, but a little repetitious maybe. Trailer lights didn't work. They wouldn't let us rent the trailer. The adapter didn't work. I went to Harbor Freight, bought an adapter, but that didn't work. I moved it worked, except I guess there's many different styles of plugs to plug a truck into a trailer. Oh well. It wasn't charging, but ran a hot wire over to the coil, give it a good kick, said goodbye to the fellow that I bought it from. I thank him very much, and headed home. So far I've drained all the fluids, and I've went through all of this wire here, well, kind of figuring out what's what. It turns out there's 4 on the one post. Only one at this point seems to do anything. The tail light is one of those 2 on the right. The horn is no, there's 2 wires there. I got to separate which one's the horn, but when you put power to it, the horn works. And the blue at the bottom, headlight. The unused screw is, well, unused. Like I said, there's a bunch there. What they did here, they put a bunch of these, I'll try and find the right original connector, kind of like what I did with the other shovel head. I finally peeled off this, and there's some more butt connectors, and it goes up. And what they did, they went right up into here and changed some color stuff. Everything, let me turn the light on. Here we go. Everything should have come down here first and then sprouted back. So I'll tinker with this. Yeah, you're supposed to have 3 reds. They got 1. 2 purples, that's for your left-hand turn signal, I think. Yeah, purple. Browns for the right. That's been the norm for Harley for a while, I guess. But yeah, they bypassed this whole strip, and then they just came right back there to the light. Yeah, they didn't. I don't even know if the red normally means your brake. Brown, I think is tail light. I'm not sure. Blue. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and follow this up here, get rid of this, straighten this out up here. I got to pull the key switch apart. So we'll try and get the wires the right color, so I know, so I don't have to change it so much in the schematic. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes. That's what I just showed you on the down tube, the center down tube. So it's just kind of fun, you know. You got to think how somebody else done something, and then I try and put it back factory. I took out the oil tank and battery box, the tanks, saddlebags. But yeah, the wiring, everything else is pretty simple. You know, sometimes mechanical can get, but I'll go ahead and put, instead of using bolts, I always like to put the stud and then put the nut on the other side, so you can Loctite this into the tank, and that way you don't take it out repeatedly, you know, and stuff. And so you just take the nut off the stud. And it's just more forgiving for the tank. I know they're strong. Oh, the tanks do have a leak. Where did I put the tank? Oh, here it is. Well, first of all, let me show you. I don't know what was going on here. I took some steel wool. It may have been a gas leak. It almost looked like a fire, but I think it's just been a gas leak for a long time. Sometimes they sit too low here, so you got to watch when you mount them. Sometimes you got to do some, some fiddling around. But yeah, this one at the back, and it's clear at the back. I got gas in it, and you can see it's puffed up the paint. So I'll put a little air to it, small amount, and see if I can get anything to come out. I can gas at the back. If not, I usually have luck with JB Weld. The other tank looks pretty good. Where this one was sitting, yet there's really nothing along here that says, and it could have been the other tank. I don't know. Or it was running back, but I don't see no evidence. It just seems to be pooling right there and popping the paint off. And that's the spot right there. So I think that's Mr. Offensive right there. The offending member. So that's what I've been tinkering around since I got home. Dropped all the fluids. There was very little in the tranny. You know, it just needs something to splash. So I think we're safe there. But I'll fill up the tranny fluid. And the primary is still run through. I don't know if I'm going to isolate it or not, like I usually. That seems a little wibbly wobbly there. For some reason, they changed over to a pipe. I guess they was worried about it getting too hot, but that's why you run it behind that right there rather than front. These are 2-inch. That's too large actually for the shovel head. Don't know exactly what's in the motor. Is it 80 cubic inch? I don't know. I think. But the pipes, yeah, they're pretty much straight through. They sound fine, but they need more back pressure. So I think I'll pop these off and put the stock ones on. It has the sprout that goes that way, but I'll look for a cover and put a couple small welds on it. So it'll just be single-sided exhaust. Been there. Got a great museum. Oh, so that's what I've been doing, tinkering around. I was trying to find that wire that whenever you pull in the clutch, it shut everything off. I may or may not find that, but I will rectify all the wiring and then just see, kind of put the wiring, put the battery, set it back up here. The original battery didn't work. I was hoping, but so I got a small battery for now. But for right now, do that, hook up the wiring, and just see if I can duplicate that. Normally, if you have a problem, you don't want to even touch the wiring. You just want to put your eyes on it. But here, their stuff was sneaking around and stuff was changed. So I said, no, let's just pull this apart and get really into it. So, well, I'll catch you guys later. Keep your stick on the ice. Have a wonderful week. Thank you very much for stopping by. Peace. Ride on.